Coming up on this edition of This Is True Really News, the Flathead Beacon Police Blotter. Please like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News. Share it with your friends and family, and like and subscribe and follow This Is True Really News. And share it with your friends and family. And like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News, and share it with your friends and family.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
So in Salt Lake City in mid-June, a couple of geniuses rolled up next to a company box truck in a parking lot in their own pickup truck. According to KSL-TV, while one waited, the other got under the company truck, drilled a hole into the gas tank, looking, we guess, to steal gas, right?
Oh, okay.
Causing him to roll around the parking lot while trying to remove his shirt. I'm guessing he didn't quite understand when you actually make the hole.
Yeah.
That the gas, gravity.
Yeah. It comes right out.
He then jumped into the pickup and the pair of would-be thieves drove away. The company truck still had flames and smoke billowing from underneath.
The thing ignited.
I'm guessing they probably used a drill.
And sparked it.
Doesn't take much to get the gas fumes lit. Sadly, at this point, no arrests have been made.
Well, just check the hospitals.
Just look for somebody without a shirt. Look for someone with burn marks where a shirt would have been.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
This is Fruit of the Loom backwards. Must be him.
Either that or he took a weird selfie in the mirror.
Flathead Beacon Police Blotter, 3:55 a.m. A man walking around in a Montana Grizz sweatshirt kept stating he was seeing dead people.
Been done, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Let's find something more original.
Yeah. See live people for a change. See how that works.
There you go.
Think how bad that is, by the way.
What?
Bruce Willis dies and he still goes to work. What the hell?
5:53 a.m. Someone thought there was something suspicious going on at the yellow house across the street.
And
people go in, they stay there all night, and they come out.
Sometimes they leave, sometimes they don't.
6:57.
I saw one of them out watering.
6:57 a.m. Two wild-looking horses were running down the street toward Whalebone. 11:57 a.m. Some people were living out of the horse stalls at the fairgrounds. Maybe that's why the other two horses were looking wild and running toward Whalebone. Finally, 2:12 p.m. A friendly-looking dog went for a walk, then returned home.
Good on him.
911. Hello, 911. This
Listen,
friendly dog.
There's a nice dog here. He was here for a minute. Now I think he's home. Austin Beauchamp, who was working as a summer instructor for a youth social services program in Grove City, Ohio, applied for a police communications technician job there. According to the WKBN TV report, part of the interview process, a detective, of course, would do the background check.
Of course.
Beauchamp was found to have a warrant. North Carolina. Statutory rape charge. The Grove City police arrested him and are expecting him to be extradited to Guilford County, North Carolina for trial. Listen, dude, if you're doing something illegal and there's a warrant out for you, try not to get a job that requires a background check. Just saying.
We should be charging for this kind of advice. A 66-year-old grandmother was minding her own business as she walked home in Broadstairs, Kent, when a seagull clawed her head from behind. Brenda Thrumble said she looked like something from a Freddy Krueger film as blood poured from her head down her clothes and her feet. She had to get a tetanus shot following the shocking attack after a doctor warned her she could be at risk of a bacterial infection. It came at me from behind, so there was no way of expecting anything. It just went whack on my head. She took cover behind an overhanging hedge before being escorted to safety by a neighbor wearing a motorbike helmet. I assume, she said, the seagull was protecting its young, but I couldn't see any anywhere. I couldn't see any nests or any babies. According to the RSPCA, gulls that swoop are usually trying to protect chicks that have fallen out or left the nest. They'll stop when the person or animal is moved away from their young. This behavior usually only lasts a few weeks until the chicks have fledged and are able to protect themselves.
Thank you, and good night, Gracie.
Good Lord. And butter.
Okay, I had that happen once.
Did you have butter?
I was at my first job in Marshall.
Okay.
I was at the Dairy Queen. I was walking back to somewhere, and son of a gun, all of a sudden this robin keeps flying at me. First from the back, then from the front, until I was midway through the next street.
Yeah.
I'm in the crosswalk midway through. It's like, all right, you're nuts.
I traced that one off.
Me one, bird zero. Take that, you rat bastard.
And seagulls are protected.
Are they?
In England? You bet they are.
Why?
I still don't get it.
Why?
I'm with that guy from the north who caught one trying to steal his donut, throttled it, and threw it over the bridge.
Well, yeah, because if they're protected, you don't want to leave evidence, man.
People were aghast.
People are stupid.
The gulls seem smarter. They must have good lobbyists.
I mean, most gulls, when they get done with school, they go on to university and become lawyers. Which is also where most snakes and wolves parents have their kids go. They're legals at that point. Do you remember why I like you?
No,
no one does.
This is true, really news. Send email to titr@netradio.network.